past few months we've been doing a lot of research into brands, into the lifestyle. We've watched a lot of videos from people like Sailing Zatara, The Winds, Nahoa, and yesterday we were actually able to go out onto a Lagoon 38 and get a little bit more hands-on experience. So here in Perth we have a husband and wife team who are running a business called Sailing Eventide. Eventide is their boat. They actually sailed it from the east coast of Australia over to Perth as a liveaboard with their 2 children. So now that they're here, they have just started up a business where they are running charters and sailing courses, which is what we were interested in. So yesterday morning we got ready and headed down to the Port Coogee Marina, which is only about 20 minutes from where we live. And once we got there, we rang Neville and he took us down to the docks and to the boat. So the first thing we did when we got aboard the Eventide was have a look around. We don't have that many catamarans in Perth, so it is hard to actually be able to go through a boat and really see it in person. So this was our opportunity to do that with a Lagoon. And we were really happy with what we saw. The engine bay area was really big, the hulls were comfortable, we liked the upstairs kitchen, obviously, and the boat itself has held up really well given it's a 2004 model. Once we'd finished looking around the boat, we turned on the engines, cast the lines, and went to head out of our pen and into the marina. Now, the middle of the Port Coogee Marina does have a big open area, so at that point Neville was happy for Trent to take the controls and just practice turning the boat, only using the port and starboard engines. You know, we know that a catamaran can turn around on itself, but it's still pretty cool to experience it. So once we'd finished playing around with the engines, we headed out of the channel and into the Coburn Sound. We headed out towards Garden Island. I took the helm at this point, while Neville taught the boys how to raise first the mainsail and then the headsail. So it was a really good experience because I got used to heading into the wind and away from the wind depending on what we were doing. Next time we go out, we're going to swap around and Trent will take the helm while Tana and I put the sails up. So once the sails were up, we just really spent a few hours sailing towards Rockingham, taking into account the depth of the water. Some of the water in the middle of the sound is only 3 feet deep, so we have to be careful. As we were going along under the wind power, we practiced tacking a few times, then sailed on down to Rockingham. So Rockingham is just a beach area that we've got. At one point we got down to less than 3 feet of water, had to quickly motor out. But the reason we went there is we wanted to practice dropping the anchor and bringing it back up, only because we know that is one of the more risky times when you're on a catamaran, is doing that. So it went off without a hitch and we were able to head back out. From there, we just slowly sailed our way back to the marina. I think we were only getting between 4 and 6 knots of wind, so we did turn the motors on and do a little bit of motor sailing, and then just spent some time picking Neville's brain. He is an experienced sailor, he has done liveaboards, and he does have a dog as well that he's taken, and for us taking Rosie, it was useful to ask him about. All in all, we had an absolutely fantastic day out on Eventide. If you are in Perth, I can highly recommend a day out, whether it's just for charter and for fun to head out to Rottnest, or to actually learn a little bit more about sailing from Neville. For us, it really cemented that we are doing the right thing. We definitely do want this liveaboard catamaran, and that Lagoon is definitely still in the running. Hopefully we get to see the other boat we're very interested in, which is the Leopard 45 later this year. We did want to go see it at the Singapore Yacht Show, but unfortunately due to coronavirus that's been cancelled. So our next potential opportunity is the Sydney Boat Show. So if that goes ahead, we will let you know what happens.